Quaid Azam, Pot 109. Well, Gandhi said to the Zionist, assuming Zionism is not a material movement but represents the spiritual aspirations of the Jews, the introduction of the Jews in Palestine under protection of British and the other arms is wholly inconsistent with the spirituality. Neither the mandate nor the Balfour Declaration can therefore be used in support of sustaining Jewish immigration into Palestine in the teeth of Arab opposition. In my opinion, the Jews should disclaim any intention of realizing their aspirations under the protection of arms and should rely wholly on the goodwill of the Arabs. No exception can possibly be taken to the natural desire of the Jews to found a home in Palestine, but they must wait for its fulfillment till Arab opinion is ripe for it. The only response of the Jewish, and now I get back to the content, the only response to this Jewish agency was to send Gandhi a parcel without a covering note containing 25-page account of Zionism. A year later, Gandhi further damaged his credentials and capacity to intervene via a newspaper article entitled The Jews, written in response to the Rich Krishna Ton's pogrom of 9-10 November 1938. Palestine belongs to the Arabs. Its quotation starts by Gandhi. Gandhi said, Palestine belongs to the Arabs in the same way that England belongs to the English. He declared it is wrong and inhuman to impose the Jews on the Arabs. Jews could only settle in Palestine, as he had already told the agency, by the goodwill of the Arabs. If I were a Jew and were born in Germany and earned my livelihood there, I would claim Germany as my home, even as the tallest Gentile German may. I am convinced that if someone will, with courage and vision, can rise amongst them, the Jews, to lead them in not-violent action, the winter of their despair can be turned into a summer of hope. Zionist protests were loud and long. Simon Patner Brick focused on his extraordinary moment of Gandhi's life when he imagined he could make a difference in Palestine. She underscores this key relationship between Gandhi and Kallenbach, which offered a bridge between Gandhi and the Zionist movement. The context here was the Palestine Mandate and the progress of the Zionists into the 1930s. She also provides another context on Gandhi's alliance with the Indian Muslims in the movement after the First World War. Panter Brick then explains how Gandhi's views of the Arab Zionist struggle in Palestine ought to be viewed through the prism of the Indian politics of 1930s. As W.M. Roger Lewis states in his brief but excellent preface to the book, it is no whitewash of the British imperialism to say that Gandhi's tactics could not have succeeded Nazi Germany or the Union or even French Indochina. So the desire to intervene in Palestine itself was driven by Gandhi's concern to foster Hindu-Muslim unity by adopting an emotive Muslim issue which he could forge national unity as he had attempted to caliphate protester. Gandhi, of course, was morally entitled to throw his whole force into the Islamic movement so long as his belief in the righteousness of Turk's cause was sincere. To his critics, however, he appeared to be backing a cause which he must know to be wrong. Out of political expediency, what conceivable traffic can there be between the apostle of gentleness, the liberator of his own people, and the truculent Turk, that he should join in a campaign to perpetuate the regime of repression like the Osman Alis. However, Gandhi was quite frank about his position. He did not pretend to be interested in Turkey. As for the subject races, he still believed, in spite of Turkey's record of massacre-made majorities, that Christians, Arabs, and the Jews might enjoy their enjoy their birthright and remain autonomous with the Ottoman Empire under the protection of guarantees. By helping Mohammedans of India, he said, at a critical moment of their history, I want to buy their friendship, and so long as he believed in their wrongs, it was perfectly straight deal. The Hindu-Muslim entreaty was the first essential into the Indian nationalism.